Episode 326, Communication Skills in Demand to Translate AI.
The primitive forms of artificial intelligence we already have proved very useful.
AI is a golden opportunity.
How do we ensure that this technology is regulated?
The long arc of technological history is now in an extraordinary new phase.
The AI 6 podcast with Joanne Sweeney.
Netflix recently advertised a director of communications role, paying up to $775,000 a year. No coding experience required. Anthropic tripled its communications team last year to around 80 people. OpenAI has multiple comms roles open at over $400,000 each. The hottest job in tech right now is not engineering, it's storytelling. Hello, and you're very welcome back to AI 6. I'm Joanne Sweeney, your host. And I truly believe that AI is not coding, it is in fact communications, and that's what the premise of my book, AI Playbook, is all about. Of course, you could accuse me of being biased because I am indeed a communications professional. So a major Business Insider investigation published last month lays out the scale of what is happening. AI companies are hiring communications professionals at salaries that rival and in some cases exceed senior engineering roles. Netflix posted a director of product and technology communications with a salary reaching $775,000. OpenAI has several open communications positions listing compensation above $400,000. And Anthropic tripled its comms team to around 80 people in a single year, and it's still hiring, with each role paying $200,000 or more. Adobe is recruiting an AI evangelist to lead its artificial intelligence storytelling, and Andreessen Horowitz launched an entire new media team to help founders win what they call the narrative battle online. To put those numbers in context, the average director of communications in the United States earns around $107,000, according to Indeed. These AI companies are paying 3 to 7 times the market rate for the right person. And it's not just the AI labs. A Korn Ferry survey of Fortune 500 chief communications officers found median-based salaries have climbed to between $400,000 and $450,000, up from $350,000 to $400,000 just 2 years ago. Nearly half now earn seven-figure total compensation. More than half sit on their company's executive committee, and the communications function is no longer a support role, it's seen as a strategic one. So why are communication skills surging now? Well, 2 reasons for this. The first, the content flood and the AI slop on our feed. AI has made it really easy to produce text and multimodal content. LinkedIn is awash with it, as are other social feeds. So we now need more human-crafted communication. We need the judgment, the tone, the personality, the lived experience to come out more than ever. As Gabe Faree, former VP of Global Communications at Bumble, told Business Insider, there is so much garbage out there that companies will pay a premium for someone who can cut through the noise. And then the second reason is narrative as strategy. AI companies are in a trust race. They need to explain complex, sometimes controversial technology to investors, to regulators, governments, employees, and the public, and all at the same time. Getting the narrative wrong has real consequences. We saw that play out with OpenAI's Code Red moment, which I covered in episode 253. Perception matters as much as performance. The people who shape that perception are now among the most valuable in the organization. So what I find interesting about this is that for the past 3 years, communications professionals have been told AI is coming for their jobs. Writing was supposed to be one of the first things automated, and we know it has in reality. But yet something else is stirring. The more AI-generated content that floods the market, the more valuable human communication becomes. The Wall Street Journal reported that job postings on LinkedIn mentioning the word storyteller doubled between 2024 and 2025, Meanwhile, open software engineering positions dropped by more than 60,000 in the same period, and that's according to CompTIA data. Communications graduates now have a lower unemployment rate than computer science graduates, 4.5% versus 6.1%, and that's according to the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. As Christian Coulver, founder of Common Thread Communications, put it, if everyone is a writer, then nobody is a writer. And that's exactly what's happening with AI-generated content. And it's making the professionals who can think, strategize, and communicate with clarity more valuable, not less. So, if you've got communication skills and you're coupling them with AI fluency, literacy, and competency, my friend, you will be in high demand. You don't need to build AI models. You need to be able to ask the right questions, spot the risks, and tell the story in a way that your stakeholders resonate with. That's it for today's show. If you're ready to turn these insights into skills, here's how I can help. Get your copy of my book, AI Playbook, on Amazon. It's the perfect companion to the show. For weekly AI strategies, subscribe to my newsletter, Human in the Loop, on LinkedIn. Or if you want to take the next big step, you can take our CPD accredited professional diploma in AI. Maybe you need something more tailored for your organization. You can book a call in my calendar at digitaltraining.ie, or if you work in government or public sector, go over to publicsectormarketingpros.com. If you found this episode useful, please share it with a pro that you know, and I'd love to read your comments on Spotify. And if you can, take a second to like, rate, or subscribe wherever you listen. It really helps the show. This is AI6. I'll talk to you on the next episode.